This is kind of the nuts and bolts of what I'm eyeing here today. Flurries at worst, a dusting for the morning drive, at worst. And that's here in the metro area. If you're north of the metro, I don't know if you'll see much of anything in terms of any precipitation. I think if we get accumulation, I do think we get at least a little bit. It likely comes after dinner time. And I really think in the metro area, honestly, it is going to be after the evening drive, which will be nice, right? Because that's when things can get a little bit hairy. Even if you only get a little bit of snow, it can create big problems. So I'm hopeful it's going to be more like 7, 8, 9 o'clock. I'll walk you through that here in a second. Let's start with the here and now storm tracker. Again, showing some of these light snow showers across our area. It does pick up a little bit more in consistency down south. Kind of, where we're seeing some of this gray right here. So that's down just southwest of Seymour. That's southwestern Jackson County, maybe around the Bedford area. We're getting a little bit of this more, I wouldn't even call it moderate snow, but maybe enough to kind of coat the roads a little bit. Something to keep in mind is we got a lot of dry air in place around much of the metro area. And so what you see on radar, not necessarily actually making it all the way to the ground. Now, bigger event for our friends in Kentucky and Tennessee. They're getting several inches of snowfall out of this system where there are winter storm warnings that have been posted down to the south. So we're kind of, like I said, we're getting kind of that glancing blow. That said, I think a few flurries possible for the kiddos at the bus stop. It's going to be cold again with numbers into the low teens out the door. Now, wind chills, not as cold as yesterday, but look, plenty cold enough. Right around 0 in most locations here for this morning. We are officially at 14, cloudy in Indy, and the wind chill down to 0. As we go through the day today, it's going to be chilly again, cloudy. We'll have another round of snow chances coming, like I said, after 5 or 6 o'clock at the earliest here in the city. I think a high of 20 wind chills into the single digits. The weather alerts are down south. Winter weather advisories in purple, French Lick, Madison included in that. Closer to the Louisville and Evansville areas, there are winter storm warnings. I think in Indy, we could get up to an inch, maybe an inch to an inch and a half in places like Anderson, Muncie, Kokomo, Marion, same thing down around the Madison area here, all right? So up to an inch here in Indianapolis, potentially. That's not going to come this morning. This is Futurecast through, let's say, noon. So that first wave moving out, we will await wave number 2, which I'm going to stop this at around 9 o'clock. This is likely when we're going to get kind of the bulk of snow accumulation. Could happen within an hour or two. And then this is quickly out of here. I think by around midnight, we're left with some flurries overnight, but nothing significant. So it should give crews enough time during the overnight hours to kind of clean things up. 6 will be the overnight low. And here's the concern. Wind chills are going to be about 5 to 10 degrees below 0 again for tomorrow morning. So another frigid start to your Thursday. There could be some school delays because of the cold. We're going to start to rebound. Very quiet pattern shaking out after our high of 21 Thursday and 28 on Friday. Weekend looks a little better. 33 Saturday, 38 on Sunday. How about the 40s Monday? Could be pushing close to 50 by Tuesday of next week.